In this video, we're going to graph transformations of tangent and cotangent. For the first example, I'm going to say what's inside of the parentheses in between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2 because of the asymptotes from tangent x. And we're going to isolate for x by adding pi over 4 on both sides. Multiply 4 on both sides. We can tell that these two are our two consecutive asymptotes. And we just need to graph our regular curve of tangent. And in order to get these points, 3 key points in between two consecutive asymptotes, you can use a midpoint. So 3 pi minus negative pi divided by 2 will give us pi. That's here, pi comma 0. And for next one, you know that pi plus negative pi divided by 2 will give you 0. And because we have 3 as our a value, that'll be negative 3. And then 3 pi plus pi gives you 4 pi divided by 2 is 2 pi. And then because our a is 3, this point will be 2 pi comma 3. For next example, we're going to set what's inside of the parentheses in between 0 and pi because of two consecutive asymptotes for cotangent x. Add pi over 4 on both sides. Multiply 4 on both sides. We know that these are our two consecutive asymptotes. We're going to graph our regular curve of cotangent x. So this is the midpoint of pi and 5 pi. So pi plus 5 pi is 6 pi, and divided by 2 will give you 3 pi. And these points will be 1 because our a value is 1, negative 1. And if I take the midpoint of 3 pi and pi, will give you 2 pi. And last key point is located between 3 pi and 5 pi, so it will be 4 pi, comma, negative 1.